Afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network. TGIF baseball tonight. Thank God it's Friday, and we've got what we think is a pretty good game for you on tap tonight. It is the Merritt Island Mustangs and the Eau Gallie Commodores live from Clint Hurdle Field here in beautiful Merritt Island, and there's a look at the managers, the meeting of the minds. Manager Bobby Collins and manager Dan Widener out there. Bobby Collins and his Eau Gallie Commodores come in at 10-1, or I'm sorry, 11-1. They suffered their first loss of the year last night against the Viera Hawks. And talking to pitching coach Randy Houston, big reason for that was their base running errors last night. The catcher for Viera last night had 4 outs, and that's never a good thing when you're trying to score runs. For the Merritt Island Mustangs, it's 3 losses on the year. New Smyrna Beach, also to the Viera Hawks, and these Eau Gallie Commodores. They lost a heartbreaker a couple of weeks ago on a walk-off double in the bottom of the 7th inning by, I believe, I want to say that walk-off double was by Brandon Manning. And the Commodores would come away with a 5-4 victory in that one. The national anthem's coming up, but while we have a minute here, let's give you the home team Merritt Island Mustangs starting lineup. Thank you, sir. And it is leading off and playing first base, number 15, Michael Baumgardner, batting second. And playing right field tonight, Brady Denaburg, batting third and doing the catching. Mookie Redmond batting fourth and playing DH. Anthony Cartagena batting fifth and playing shortstop. Grant Paparella batting sixth and playing left field. Maddox Moss batting seventh, and over at the hot corner, Nick Wimberly batting eighth and playing second base. Merrick Collins batting ninth and playing center field. Noah Knight doing the pitching for the Mustangs tonight. Number 21, Brandon Barnay. Barnay comes in this season. Total so far this year looks like he's got 2, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and a third innings pitched. He's allowed 10 runs. Let's see here. 3 runs, 3 earned. No, I'm sorry. Here's the totals. Coaches totaled them up for me. 18 on the third inning is a 3.82 ERA and 20 strikeouts on the season. For the Eau Gallie Commodores, leading off and playing first base will be Garrett Smith. Batting second and doing the catching will be Riley Jackson. Jackson and the number 3 batter in the lineup, both FSU commits. Batting third and playing center field, Diamez Ross. Batting fourth and doing the pitching tonight, William Bubba Hagan. And batting fifth and playing second base, Kyle Groosener. Batting sixth and doing the DHing tonight is going to be Michael Brooks. Batting seventh and playing shortstop, Joelvis Tejada. Batting eighth and playing the hot corner, Brandon Bragg. Batting ninth and playing left field, Josh Dexter. We talked about Bubba Hagan on the bump tonight. Hagan comes in at 2-0. He's got 3 appearances on the season. Comes in with you would think I would have this information ready. He's got 13 innings pitched. He's allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, struck out 18 on the year. He's faced 52 batters so far this season. Opponents are batting just .93 against the senior this year. His ERA so far, it says, that can't be right, 0.00, but the stats are up to date. So we'll see. William Bubba Hagan on the bump tonight for Eau Gallie. So as I said, the national anthem is coming up. There's a look at our second camera tonight. We're going to try 2 cameras here tonight. Mr. Charles Flowers, welcome in to the broadcast. We're going to try a 2-camera setup here tonight and see how that works out. Not sure if it is going to work, but we're going to give it a go, that's for sure. There's a across the top and then back to camera 1, if you will. I'd like to welcome in Charles Flowers. He said this will be good baseball. I think so too, Charles. I really think so myself as well. So we're going to be set for the national anthem coming up in just a second. So we're going to step away, and when we come back, we'll have the start of Eau Gallie and Merritt Island here on the Brevard Sports Network. Hey everybody, Alan Slaughterzinski for the Brevard Sports Network. For the best in local Space Coast sports coverage, log on to Facebook and follow us at Brevard Sports Network. If you're looking for top-notch youth, high school, and college coverage, once again, Brevard Sports Network on Facebook. You'll see interviews, broadcasts, game previews, game recaps. You'll see it all. Once again, Brevard Sports Network on Facebook.
Hi, this is Michelle Rycroft with Beach Wave Volleyball Club, and you're watching Brevard Sports Network.
Hey, this is Devon Dudley, and you are watching Brevard Sports Network. Oh, my brother, testify.
Astronaut cheerleaders love BSN.
All right, welcome back here to Merritt Island as they are introducing the players here tonight. Excited to be bringing you this one here. Again, we're going to be trying something different here tonight on the Brevard Sports Network. If it doesn't work, obviously, we'll go back to a regular good old Facebook Live. But we think we're going to have some fun with this tonight as we've got dual cameras set up. And this kind of explain how this is going to work. We're going to run with camera one here. That's going to catch pitcher, catcher, all of that right here, all that good stuff. And then when the ball's hit, we'll jump out to camera two, which will track the fielder and all that. So you're going to see it all. Hopefully it turns out in our favor. If not, well, where there's a will, there's a way. So Brevard Sports Network is growing by leaps and bounds every day, and that is because of you, Brevard County, and we want to thank you very much for that.
Coach this evening for our Mustangs is Coach Dan Widener, Mike Stefanis, and Dax Rodriguez.
And we're set for the national anthem here. All right, we're ready for baseball here from Clint Hurdle Field on the campus of Merritt Island High School. Alan Slaughter-Zinski, Caleb Brown with you here tonight. And the Merritt Island Mustangs come in at 9-3, and the Eau Gallie Commodores come in at 11-1. They had their first loss of the season last night against the Vieira Hawks. Both of these teams have lost to the Vieira Hawks. Talking to Coach Ryan, they committed quite a few base errors last night, and that is a big reason why they have a L now in the loss column. So your umpires tonight behind home plate, the veteran Randy Wood, and in the field it's going to be Spencer Woodward. So we are set to go. Barnett taking his warm-up tosses. We'll take you around the infield here. Baumgartner's at first. Over at second is Merritt Collins. Your shortstop, Grant Paparella. Third baseman, Nick Wimberly. And in the outfield from left to right, Maddox Moss, Noah Knight, and Brady Denaburg. Behind the plate, Mookie Redband. First time I've ever broadcast baseball with him. I mean, we've done, obviously, Merritt Island games this year, but this is the first season I've ever had a Mookie to broadcast. And, of course, all of you know Mookie's the son of former Major League manager and coach and Major League catcher Mike Redmond. So we're set for battle here. And leading off for the Eau Gallie Commodores is going to be Garrett Smith. Smith comes in batting .375, 13 RBIs. He's got 2 doubles and 2 round trippers this year. Left-handed stick. Barnett, as we said, 18 and a third innings pitched. He's got 20 strikeouts, 3.82 ERA. Barnett, zoom in here just a little, and we're ready. And first pitch offering from Barnett. On the outside corner at the knees, strike one. Like to say hello to simply the best photographer in Brevard County from my favorite newspaper in the country, Florida Today, Craig Bailey. The 0-1 changeup is belted down the first base line, but foul, and the count will move to 0-2. So scared everybody if you're wearing yellow and black, but it turns out to be nothing but a hard hit strike. So 0-2 now. Barnett to Smith on deck. One of the best catchers in Brevard County, Riley Jackson. Barnett rocks, kicks, fires. That ball is fouled off and out of play. Simply did not like the direction of that one. So I may have to grab me a glove before it's all said and done tonight, because we've got all kind of equipment sitting over here, unprotected. I guess that's what we get for not shooting behind the screen, huh, guys? All right, here comes the 0-2. Left-handed swinging Smith. Barnett fires. That hit him? Did that hit him? That hit the batter. And down the first goes Garrett Smith. And the leadoff base runner is aboard. And Riley Jackson will step in. Jackson started off the season in a slump, but has since emerged. Jackson's now batting .375. He is second or tied for the team leading RBIs with 9. He's got 12 hits, 9 RBIs. He's third on the team in RBIs, 2 doubles. And the other night hit a grand salami, a grand slam home run. So the runner at first is Smith. The batter in the box is Jackson. Barnett, the big right-hander, on the mound. UNC Asheville commit. Smith with a modest lead at first. And Barnett will step off the bump and back on. Caleb, just so you know, if the runner goes, I'm switching to you, buddy. Back to first. We'll get the scoreboard up here in a minute. You want to know why? Because I completely and utterly forgot about it. But the good news is, with our new equipment, we can just turn it on. And there we go, runner at first. There you see the situation. Pitch high for a ball. So 1-0 to Jackson. Top one, no score, runner at first. When he hit that grand slam the other night, he hit that thing about 345, 50 feet over the left center field wall. Barnay's pitch, that's outside, or did he call it a strike? Nope, he called it a ball, so that's going to be ball 2. So 2 balls, no strikes to the Florida State commit. You might say, well, Allen, he's just a sophomore. How can he be committed to Florida State already? Well, true. But let me tell you something. This young man is absolutely committed to the Garnet and Gold. Always has been his entire life. Pitch pops straight up in the air. Calling for it is the second baseman. And he misplays the ball, but he's going to get the out at second. And that will be the first out of the inning. The wind got a hold of that one for sure. And there'll still be a runner at first now, but just one out. And the Mustangs catch a break there for sure.
Now at the plate for the Commodores will be number 12, Ross.
So stepping in now is another Florida State commit, Diamez Ross. Ross batting .343 on the year. He's got 12 hits, 8 RBIs, 3 doubles, a triple, and he too owns a round tripper. They have 7 this season to lead Brevard County. 7 home runs as a team. No balls, no strikes. Get the count fixed here for you. Barnay fires, and that's a ground ball over and into left field for a base hit. And so we'll have runners now at first and second with nobody out. Diamez Ross, first pitch swinging. And that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, the pitcher, Bubba Hagan. Hagan steps into the batter's box batting.
Now up to the Commodores, number 23.
375. Hagan's got a home run, 3 doubles, and 13 RBIs. Barnay in trouble early, 1 out. Pitch, drive right up the middle to the shortstop for 1. Back to first. They got it. Double play. What a turn. 6-4-3 to end the inning. And that's how you get out of trouble in a hurry. Great play by the shortstop. Great turn by the second baseman over to first for the out. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. We head to the bottom of the first inning. No score between the Mustangs and the Commodores. Turn the mic on. All right, welcome back here to Clint Hurdle Field, where the Merritt Island Mustangs, with an outstanding defensive play to get out of the inning. Grant Paparella over to Merritt Collins, over to Michael Baumgardner for the 6-4-3 double play. We'll see if the defense can lead to some offense for the Mustangs. On the bump tonight for the Eau Gallie Commodores, William Bubba Hagan, a Berry commit. And we'll tell you about, well, we have told you about Bubba. And he's going to face Baumgartner, Denaburg, and Redmond. 1, 2, 3 to lead off for Merritt Island. Cheryl Evdelis, that's how you get out of an inning. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Outstanding job. Thanks.
Now coming to bat for the Mustangs, number 15, Michael Baumgardner.
Baumgartner steps in batting .441 this season, 15 for 34, 14 run score, 10 RBIs. He's got a home run and 4 doubles on the year. Bottom one, Hagan, a right-hander, to Baumgartner, the right-handed batter. Pitch. That goes over the catcher's head for ball one. One and 0 from Hagan. Bottom one. That'll be high and inside, off speed. 2-0 to Hagan. Or to Baumgartner. Charles Flowers, yes it is. I tell you what, and both of these managers are just outstanding guys. Oh, that's going to hit him. So both leadoff batters have been hit. And so Merritt Island with the leadoff guy aboard. And that'll bring up Brady Denaburg. Denaburg comes in on the year. He is batting .393, 11 of 28. He's got 4 RBIs and 7 runs scored. On deck is Mookie Redmond. Tell you, both of these guys, both of these baseball managers are class acts. Stan Widener and Bob Collins. Of course, Collins, a couple of weeks ago against the Cocoa Tigers, celebrated win number 400. He's now got 407 of them this season. Of course, Widener in his 3rd year with the Mustangs. Live from Clint Hurdle Field. Oh, sorry, Caleb. Here's the pitch. Off speed. And Denaburg looking to put that one out on Courtney Parkway. And that's strike one. And apparently, that's not the pitch that was called.
And ladies and gentlemen, remember, if you're thirsty or hungry, we have a brand new concession stand that will supply both to you. All proceeds go towards the baseball program here at Merritt Island. We thank you for your support.
Looks like Mike says, getting a little chippy. Oh, you talking about the game or the feed, Mike? Let me know which one, because both leadoff batters were hit. I hope the feed's not getting chippy. Hagan with a runner at first now. Baumgartner, Denaburg in the box, 0-1 to Brady over to first. That was a little closer than I thought. Then I'm sure, got to be careful over there. Yep. Mookie Redmond on deck. Hagan rocks, kicks, fires, off speed pitch. That's a beaut, Clark. And it's 0-2 to Brady. Oh, batter's getting hit. Thanks, Mike. You scared me. I'd like to welcome in Carly Jacoby, Mike Moffitt, of course. Mike just does outstanding work with Scott Sporting Goods. And eventually we're going to sit down with Mike again. We don't have to sit down with Mike now. We can do a Zoom interview with Mike now. Get caught up in the world of sporting goods because it's always ever-changing. And it always fascinated me. Long time ago, many moons ago, I used to work for a company called Foot Action. And I've always been fascinated by the sporting good industry. Uniforms, shoes, equipment. 0-2 to Denaburg. Baumgartner with a nice lead over at first. And quickly back, tag applied, slides back in head first safely. Coming up tomorrow on the Burrard Sports Network, I know we're at least going to have volleyball. I'll tell you, maybe a 7-on-7 tournament. We'll find out a little later tonight. That's the wind rocking the camera, the off-speed pitch in the dirt. And that'll be ball 1 to Brady Denaburg. So today really felt like summer. Feels like baseball. I was telling a lady here, I love coming to Clint Hurdle Field because it just feels like baseball when you come here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Bottom 1. No score between the Mustangs and the Commodores. Outstanding double play turn in the bottom or the top of the first inning to get out of the inning for Merritt Island. Barnett gets out of trouble. And that's letting your defense do their job. And boy, did they do it for the Mustangs there. Barnett now, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's foul in front of the plate. For the Commodores, over at first is Garrett Smith. Down at second base is Kyle Groosener. Shortstop is Joelvis Tejada. And at the hot corners, Brandon Bragg, Dexter Ross, and Bryce Manning from left to right in the outfield. Riley Jackson behind the plate and Bubba Hagan on the hill. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Hagan back over to first. Tag applied by Garrett Smith. But back in time is Baumgartner. Redmond on deck. Mookie Redmond batting .269 this year. And the field umpire says he swung. So that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 27.
So Brady Denaburg will strike out. Call made there by Spencer Woodward, the field umpire. Outstanding teamwork between the umpires there. Randy Wood asked Spencer Woodward for his help. Got it. And that's the 3rd strike. Actually, Riley Jackson asked the home plate umpire to ask. And Bubba Hagan will face the left-handed bat of catcher Mookie Redmond. As I said, Redmond .269 on the year. Here is first strike or first offering to Redmond. In the dirt, down to second base goes Baumgartner, and ball is dropped, and that's a stolen base for him. And that's a ball 1 to Redmond. So a runner in scoring position now. On deck for Merritt Island is Anthony Cartagena. So Redmond with an opportunity here after the stolen base by Baumgartner. Hagan's usually a pretty quick worker, so he's laboring a little bit here, Caleb. Pitch. That'll be outside for ball 2, so 2 balls and no strikes to Redmond. Hitters count, no doubt. Like to welcome in Art Loren watching here, as well as Dolores Martinez and Carly Jacoby here on the Brevard Sports Network. Hope everybody's ready for a nice, beautiful weekend here in Central Florida. If you're watching from Central Florida, if you're not, let us know where you're watching from. 2-0 to Redmond with Cartagena on deck. Baumgartner at second. Pitch. High. And 3-0 now. So I would imagine that Redmond's going to be taken all the way unless they put it on a tee and set it in front of the plate. Redmond, an outstanding disciplined hitter. Works hard at his craft. Go on YouTube and catch some videos of him in the box, getting in some extra work. Again, .269 hitter, 5 runs scored, 6 ribbies this year. His 7th RBI opportunity out at second base in Baumgartner. The 3-0. right down Courtney Parkway for strike one. So definitely now an opportunity here for Redmond. 3 balls and a strike, 1 out. Bottom one, no score between the Commodores and the Mustangs. Eau Gallie dropped their first game of the year last night to the Viera Hawks. Beat Merritt Island last time on a bottom of the 7th walk-off hit by Brady Manning, and the changeup is in the dirt for ball 4, so that'll be runners at first and second, and that'll bring up Anthony Cartagena. Cartagena steps in batting .310 on the year. He's got 11 runs scored with 3 RBIs on the year. Pinch runner coming in is going to be number 32, Ryland Diaz for Viera. On deck is Grant Paparella. So first and second with 1 out here. We'll see if Eau Gallie can get themselves out of this the way the Mustangs did. Bottom one, 6-4-3 double play ended the top of the first inning. Bubba Hagan eyes there's the signal from Jackson. Hagan rocks, fires high and inside, ball 1. Hagan definitely laboring, having a hard time finding that strike zone tonight. Pitch. That ball is hit into left field. I could not see. Did it fall? Yeah, he caught it. All right. So that'll be the second out of the inning. Great. Oh, okay. It wasn't caught. All right. What happened? I couldn't see.
The ball was just over his head. Just over the outstretched glove.
So it was fair or foul? So what? So what's happening? If it's fair, they'd still be running. Runners are going back here. What happened? Huh? Foul ball. Okay. All right, so it's a foul ball. So that's about as confusing of a strike as you'll see in baseball. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. Hagan to Cartagena. High and inside, back to first. Tag applied. 2 balls now and a strike. I still don't know what happened. Hagan, big lead at first base down there. And I mean big lead. Pitch fouled out of play. Strike 2. That'll go off of Caleb's windshield. That just means I got to pay for it. It's a hot one here. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Bottom one, Mustangs looking for first blood here in the rematch between these two teams. Big lead over at first base by the pinch runner, Ryland Diaz. Here's the pitch from Hagan. Fouled out of play. And the count remains 2-2. Buster Beal there. That is the hand of the on-deck batter, Grant Paparella. Cartagena now 2-2. Hagan looks. Runner's not going back. Pitch. Off-speed, strike 3. That's a beautiful off-speed pitch from Hagan for the second out of the inning. That's one way to get out of the inning. That'll bring up Grant Paparello, who's batting .308 this season. He's got 5 RBIs. He's 8 for 26.
Next up for the Mustangs is number 9, Grant Paparella.
Paparello's wearing 18. The PA guy said number 9. In case anybody at home in case you're here watching and confused, Paparello's wearing 18. So 2 outs now. Runners at first and third, not first and second. Baumgartner didn't see him taking third base on that pitch, but he did. My spotter, strike 1. My spotter, I'm not sure what he's looking at. Oh and 1 from Hagan. 2 outs. Hagan steps back to first. Didn't get him. Oh and 1. Long, and I do mean a long first inning here. That ball is in the dirt. Looks like if Hagan can't find the control on his fastball tonight, it's going to be a long night for Riley Jackson and maybe an ice bath to boot. Jackson does a great job moving his body laterally to block those balls. There is a long way to go between home plate and the backstop here, and I'll tell you, if the ball gets away, it's a run right now. Here's the pitch. Ball is popped up, and calling for it is the left fielder, and he makes the catch for the third and final out of the inning. So that'll end the inning. We've got no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 2 left. We head to the top of 2. No score between the Commodores and the Mustangs. All right, welcome back to Clint Herter Field. Buster Beal just missed an opportunity to win $5. They were playing one way or another by Blondie, and I offered him a chance to win, and Buster didn't know who sang it. Pitchers need to speed up this game. I agree, Mike. Both pitchers did a good job of getting out of trouble. I agree, Cheryl. I'd just like to see them doing it a little bit faster. And stepping into the batter's box is going to be Kyle Groosener. Groosener, that ball is hit into left field. And out there you saw it, or right field, and out there you saw it, or didn't see it on the screen because I didn't move the camera. That was one pitch, one out. That happened kind of quick there. I was looking down at Kyle's average and missed it. Doesn't matter what he's batting now because stepping into the batter's box is going to be Michael Brooks. Brooks steps in batting .333 this year. I promise we won't do that again. Low for a ball, but I also promise that won't be the last out you miss. The right fielder made the play on that one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Barnett has sped it up here. So that'll be 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top 2. Man, he's moving now on the off-speed pitch. Is fouled off for strike 2. The 1-2. That ball back to the backstop for a ball. 2-2. How do you like the scoreboard at the top of the screen? You guys liking that? It tells you the runner's on. Because if you don't like it, I'll take it off. That ball is hit down the right field line. Nice play by the second baseman to come in there for the second out of the inning. Good play there by Merritt Collins. And it's 2 outs. That's going to bring up Joelvis Tejada. Tejada, a .273 hitter this season. Barnett now has just sped this up. Fouled off, strike 1. In a groove. Now, Mike says it's off. Thanks, Mike. For me, I love the in-game adjustments. That ball is hit to the second baseman, Merritt Collins, up to Baumgartner, and that's the third and final out of the inning. So, you want to talk about a tale of 2 innings there. There it is. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. In just 5 minutes, we head to the bottom of inning number 2 between the Commodores and the Mustangs. Hey everybody, Alan Slaughterzinski for the Brevard Sports Network. For the best in local Space Coast sports coverage, log on to Facebook and follow us at Brevard Sports Network. If you're looking for top-notch youth, high school, and college coverage, once again, Brevard Sports Network on Facebook. You'll see interviews, broadcasts, game previews, game recaps. You'll see it all. Once again, Brevard Sports Network on Facebook. All right, we head to the bottom of inning number 2. And stepping up is going to be Maddox Moss. Moss, a .483 hitter, 5 RBIs, 7 runs scored. He's 14 for 29 this year. And Hagan, we'll see if Hagan has regrouped to work as quickly as Barnett did. Cheryl says, there you go. Alejandrina Baez's Veste a la Joves. Joelvis Tejada. He's an outstanding shortstop, very underrated shortstop in Brevard County. On deck for the Mustangs is Nick Wimberly. Hagan. That ball is popped up. And is it caught? Indeed, it is. So a nice track by the left fielder for the first out of the inning. That left fielder's Josh Dexter, and Dexter hauls it in for one out. So one pitch, one out.
Now up for the Mustangs is number 6, Nick Wimberly.
You got it. So Wimberly steps in. Wimberly's having himself a year for a freshman. He's batting .286, 8 for 28, 4 RBIs, 2 runs scored. But he's also a pitcher, does a great job with the Mustangs. Nick is going to definitely be a 4-year impact player. That'll be strike one. So 0-1 with one out here in the bottom of inning number 2. Change up, off speed, took a ton off of that. That fell off the table, and Wimberly swings way over the top for strike 2. Then CAA March Madness kicks up again starting tomorrow, the Sweet 16. Go Noles. Pitch, and that's a chopper to the shortstop, up and over to first, and that's the second out of the inning. Nice play by the aforementioned Joe Elvis Tejada. Merritt Collins steps in. Collins batting .250 this year. He had a back injury earlier this season, battling through that. That's an injury that never really goes away. So a quick 2 outs here from Barnett. That ball is fouled out of play. No chance at that. Strike one. So there you go, Alejandrina Baez. You got to see Joe Elvis make a play there. Good play. Stayed down on the ball. Came up with it. Fired over to Garrett Smith. Oh, and 1. Hagan high for a ball. 1-1. 2 outs here, bottom second. That'll be high for ball 2. I'd like to welcome in Beachway Volleyball Club as our third inning sponsor. We'll bring him in a little early. Club director Michelle Rycroft does an outstanding job. That'll be inside for ball 3. So 3-1 to Merritt Collins. That's the wind blowing the camera. I love how this iPad self-focuses itself. 3-1 from Hagan to Collins. Oh, he hits him dead in the back. That'll be a runner on first with 2 outs. That's going to bring up Noah Knight. Knight, a .310 hitter.
Now coming to the plate for the Mustangs, number 44, Noah Knight.
Knight, a left-handed stick. Little Metallica in the background. Yeah. On deck is Michael Baumgardner. Pitch high for a ball. 1-0. That'll be outside for ball 2. So we were cruising along. I've jinxed it. Better me than Caleb. And here comes Ryan Houston out to talk to his pitcher. step out on the mound. Ryan, if you didn't know, former professional major league prospect. Ryan was drafted by the Toronto Blue Jays organization. Played pro baseball in and out of Toronto's minor leagues, and injury, unfortunately, as it does to so many. He had the stuff. He definitely had the stuff, but an injury ended Ryan's career. Outstanding pitching coach. When I asked him how Eau Gallie lost the game last night, let's just say he didn't sugarcoat the base running mistakes. All right, so 2-0. So that's, let's see, the last 6 pitches thrown, 5 have been balls. So that's enough for Ryan to go out. See if Coach Ryan's words paid off. They did. Strike 1. You set up? 2-1 now. Tonight on deck is Baumgartner. Ooh, that was close, but quickly with the call was Spencer Woodward, and a good one. Spencer's an outstanding umpire. Was checking on our good buddy Graham McGowan. I haven't heard from Graham in forever. And I'm told he's doing some games this year, so good for Graham. Pitch from Hagan. That ball is hit into left center. And there for the third and final out of the inning is Josh Dexter. He'll haul it in. So no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left. We head to the top of the third. No score between the Mustangs and the Commodores. Buster missed yet another $5 opportunity. Today we're also, not only we have baseball, we have Name That Tune with Buster Beal.
Starting off for the Commodores will be number 10, Bragg.
Brandon Bragg steps in. Bragg, a .353 hitter this year. He also has a round tripper. First pitch trickles away from Mookie Redmond for ball 1. Top third. 1-0. That'll be inside for ball 2. Two and 0. Barnett rocks, kicks, fires. 3-0. All right, just like that. Way out in front. And again, I would imagine Bragg is taken unless they put that ball on a tee in front of him. And that's not going to happen. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk. And the Commodores have the leadoff hitter aboard. And that's going to bring up Joe Elvis Tejada, I believe. No, is that Joe Elvis?
And now up for the Commodores will be number 16, Josh.
That's Josh Dexter. Apologies. Josh Dexter. So Dexter steps in. Dexter's a 368 ninth hitter. So you see Bobby Collins, what he's doing here. And certainly understandable. I love that philosophy. Back in time is Bragg. So a 368 hitter batting ninth. And go back to the top of the lineup. Runner at first and nobody out. Top three. Barnett kicks, fires. Nice bunt in front. Barnett turns, looks to first, throws over to first. I should have just kept it right here. That's my fault, Caleb. And that'll be the first out of the inning. We're learning, we're trying. So the sacrifice works. There's a look at the runner on second.
Commodores will be number 14, Garrett Smith.
So Garrett Smith will step in with Bragg at second. Smith also a left-handed bat. See if Bobby tries to pull the drag bunt here. Smith, a 375 hitter. He's got 13 RBIs. So he's got a runner out there at second in scoring position. He hit the ball hard his last time up, and the off-speed pitch there in for strike one. 0-1. Swing, foul back to the screen for strike two. Why don't we just do this? Well, we'll talk between innings because I have a different plan. Nothing and 2, 1 out here. Smith. Riley Jackson is on deck. Jackson, an absolute long ball threat. Jackson's not laying one down. Barnett fires outside for a ball. Good waste pitch by Barnett. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Top three, runner at second. Nice looking pitch there, and a good job by Smith to get a piece of the bat on it to stay alive. So if you're Barnett, what do you throw here? He's fouled your fastball back. He just took your changeup back to the screen for a fouled strike. He's not fooled, so now you just got to beat a mano-a-mano here. So we'll see what Barnett does with this pitch here. At the knee, strike 3. And that's 2 outs. Nice pitch by Brandon Barnett, and that's what you do. And Riley Jackson will step in.
Next up for the Commodores will be number 24, Riley Jackson.
Two outs. Not sure. They're going to, yeah, that's a good call. It's a good call, but base is open. Put him on. Riley Jackson can make this a 2-0 game like that. And that's an outstanding decision by Dan Widener to put him on. So it'll be first and second now with 2 outs.
For the Commodores will be number 12, D. Ross.
That's a no-brainer right there. Now, Diamez Ross beat you, okay. Diamez Ross beat you. But Riley Jackson is definitely the guy that's going to put that out on Courtney Parkway. And he's been swinging a big bat lately. So Ross steps in. Ross looks at off-speed pitch for strike 1. Good baseball game here. Now, if you're Diames Ross, you definitely want to make them pay. Outside corner, but too far outside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom third, no score. Outstanding game. Barnett fires. Off speed is inside. Crossed up, Ross, but he didn't swing the bat. He takes for a ball. Diames Ross just looks like a baseball player to me. You know what I mean? What I mean by that is his mannerisms, the way he carries himself, the way he swings the bat, the way he prepares. He's a junior. He's a Florida State commit. He is going to be an outstanding leadoff hitter for Mike Martin Jr. 2 balls and a strike. Outside, ball 3. Now putting Riley Jackson on didn't mean to walk Diames Ross. On deck is Bubba Hagan. And Hagan can certainly help himself if Ross reaches, but Ross is definitely, if he gets one to swing at here, he's going to be swinging. Be ready, my friend. Barnett to Ross. That'll catch the corner. Strike 2. So all kinds of things will be happening here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top 3. Runners will be going. If the pitch is close, Ross will be swinging. Here it is. And that ball is hit down the left field line. 1 run will score. Stopping at third base is number 1, Neal, and Diames Ross with the 2 out, 2 strike base hit double, and it's 1-0. Eau Gallie. That's a great piece of hitting. Great piece of hitting.
Now batting for the Commodores will be number 23.
He took that pitch, off-speed pitch, down the left field line. Pitch, swing and a miss by Bubba Hagan. Strike 1. Strike 2. Just missed. I'm not sure where it missed, but it just missed. Haley Hagan says, there we go. Bubba slapped that, or Diames slapped that ball the other way. And he ends up at second with a double on the throw-in single, and he'll take second base. The pinch runner for Riley Jackson, Christian Neal, the sophomore, ends up at third on that play. So outstanding piece of hitting. You got it. The 1-2. That ball is hit to the third baseman, up and over to first for the third and final out, but not before the Eau Gallie Commodores cash in. The intentional walk to Riley Jackson extends the inning. Diames Ross makes the Mustangs pay, and they get the first run of the game. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We head to the bottom of third, 1-0 Eau Gallie on top. All right, bottom third now. Some work to do for the Mustangs against William Bubba Hagan. As Baumgartner back to the top of the lineup for Merritt Island. The lights are starting to come on here. Baumgartner steps in. He is a 441 hitter, hit by pitch his first time up. High for a ball. So 1 ball to Baumgartner. Brady Denaburg on deck. That'll be a strike. Good looking pitch there by Bubba Hagan. Hagan, not sure what that was, but it got away from him nonetheless. That'll be 2 balls and a strike to Baumgartner. Merritt Island looking to answer here. They scored first in the last game, so maybe this is the opposite for them. Inside, 3 balls, 1 strike. Or is that a walk? Or no, it's not a walk. He's taking off his, he confused me taking it off. I thought he was walking. Thought I missed something there. The 3-1 to Baumgartner. And Baumgartner was looking to go yard there. The count is now full. Nice swing by, just missed it. Just missed it. Count is full. They're looking for help. He says no. Baumgartner with a leadoff walk. And that'll bring up Brady Denaburg, who struck out his first time up.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 1, Brady Denaburg.
Did he say Denaburg? Look, I just,
You say tomato, I say.
no, that's not a you say tomato, I say tomato. He's only the 4th one to come through Merritt Island. I'm just giving the PA guy a hard time. But you would think that you know, Denaburg. And I mispronounce a lot of names. I'm just giving him a hard time. Off-speed pitch, ball 1. And I'm playfully joking around. Should he go back and watch the broadcast, my apologies. I'm just kidding. One and 0. Baumgartner with a big lead at first. He's back. Baumgartner stole 2 bases last time he was up. On. Stole second and then eventually third. Denaburg this year for the Mustangs. 393, 11 for 28, 7 runs, 4 RBIs. Boy, I tell you, when that sun goes down, it gets cool quick. 1-0 from Hagan to Denaburg. That's a strike. They get him? No, safe. Strike 1. Nice call by Spencer Woodward. Spencer is just a professional umpire. I love the way he does a game. back in time. The pitch high for a ball. They got him this time. Nope. Safe. Thought they had him that time. Good call. Now I can't get back down. Got to get to the scoreboard here. There we go. It's 3-1. I was adjusting the focus on the camera, not the focus, the brightness. It was getting to be a little dark, so had to adjust the brightness. 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Baumgartner first. Denaburg, 3-1 from William Bubba Hagan. The pitch right down Courtney Parkway, strike 2. 3-2. Count is full to Brady. Outside, Denaburg draws a walk. So Hagan has put the first 2 batters aboard, and that's going to bring up the left-handed bat of Mookie Redmond.
Now batting for the Mustangs, number 27, Mookie Redmond.
Redmond came into the game batting .269, 5 runs and 6 RBIs on the year. Hagan working deep into counts here. It's a dangerous predicament to put yourself in. Cartagena on deck. First and second, nobody out. Bottom third, Merritt Island looking for the equalizer here. That's in the dirt. And Riley Jackson with an outstanding job of getting the body in front of that. Thanks, bro. With an outstanding job of getting laterally moving and just putting his chest in front. Both catchers, great catchers. In fact, the other catcher's in the batter's box right now, Mookie Redmond. Really have 3 of the best catchers in the county here in Redmond, Jackson, and Denaburg. Denaburg, a catcher by trade for baseball. That ball is fouled, out of play for strike 1. But, you know, when you are unselfish, when you're an unselfish player and you're a teammate, you say, Coach, you know what? Guy's a good catcher. He's a better catcher than I am. I'll shoot out the right field. Denaburg gets his time behind the play. But you know what? Mookie Redmond is, it works out well for him. Nothing wrong with having 2 of the top catchers in the county on your team.
I'll say it probably saves on both of their knees.
Yeah, sure it does. I mean, you're going to get those games coming up in May when you get close to the districts where it's 95 degrees on the field. It's good to have 2 guys like that can catch. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out. Runners at first and second in the dirt. Ball 1, or ball 2, I should say. 2 balls and a strike. Baumgartner at second. Denaburg at first. Redmond at the dish. Cartagena on deck. Paparella in the hole. Buster Beal picking up a ball. Hagan fires high. Ball 3. I do not see anybody warming up in the Eau Gallie bullpen. I'd like to welcome in D. Jackson watching here on the Brevard Sports Network. D, do you guys have a game tomorrow night? And if you do, is it home or away? 3-1. Congratulations on just getting married, D. Congratulations. The pitch, 3-1, and that ball is hit to the first baseman. Nope, good play. Good play. Wisely just steps on first, takes the shore out. Don't throw the ball any further than you have to make it out in that situation. You know what I'm saying? If you know you can step on and get the out, that ball could sail into right field, 2 runs will score. Now maybe Bobby Collins will put Cartagena on. That's as good as a bunt. That's as good as a bunt. So it's 2nd and 3rd with 1 out with your number 4 hitter up. Cartagena with an opportunity here. I might put him on. And it's not that I wouldn't want to face him. It's just to give my players options. The infield is in. 3rd, 2nd, short, 1st are all in the dirt, and another great block by Riley Jackson. Take a look around the field here, Caleb, after this pitch. We'll show you the third baseman and the shortstop here in a minute. The pitch. That ball gets through. 1 run will score. Denaburg rounds third. He comes. Here's the throw. That ball gets away. And down to second base is Grant Paparella. And Merritt Island takes a 2-1 lead. That ball was hit past the drawn-in infield. There's a look at Paparella with the big hit. And that'll bring up.
Next up for the Mustangs is number 9.
I'm sorry, Cartagena with the big hit. That'll bring up Grant Paparella. My apologies. Cartagena with the big hit. Paparella is up. So Cartagena at second. Paparella at the plate. Cartagena drives in. Drives in 2. I think we got that.
Yes, we did. I followed it all the way to the plate.
So 2-1, Merritt Island. They answer right back in the bottom half of the third. Still just 1 out, though, with a runner at second. And again, Bubba Hagan is laboring here. And when I mean laboring, what I mean is he's going deep in the counts. A lot of full counts, a lot of 3-1s here tonight from Bubba. Pitch. I think Riley Jackson wanted that. What do you think? If he had framed that anymore, they would have sent us the Target to buy one. 1-0. That ball is hit, popped up, out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Still just 1 out here. Bottom third.
Let's go.
Paparella at the plate. Cartagena with the 2 RBI single. That's a strike. Strike 2. That'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bobby Jackson, the assistant coach over there, charting pitches too, and Ryan Houston. Hagan. Ball is popped foul. Count will remain 1-2. Two to one off the single by Grant or Anthony Cartagena. Grant Paparello is at the plate. Big clutch hit by Anthony. For Cartagena, RBIs number 4 and 5 this year. Bubba Hagan, the 1-2 to Paparella, off-speed pitch, and Jackson says, no, I got it. And Jackson will throw down the first anyway, and that'll be the second out of the inning off. You decide, drop third strike or not. The only issue I have with this scoreboard that we have up on the screen is because you obviously have to manually do it, right? But here's the thing. Once I click it on 3 strikes, it should change the out for me. So I'm going to be writing a note tonight. Maddox Moss steps in with 2 outs now. There is a runner at second, and that ball is popped up. And a little miscommunication there. Eventually, I think who's shortstop, wasn't it? Was it shortstop? Third baseman. Third baseman ends up with it for the Commodores. But the Eau Gallie, or the Merritt Island Mustangs have come back to take the lead. They get 2 runs on 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. We head to the top of the 4th inning. Mustangs on top, 2-1. All right, Kyle Groosener to lead off the top of the 4th inning. First pitch. I got to get on the right camera. First pitch is in there for a strike. I tell you, the growth is great, but, with all the new equipment we have, we got to learn how to use it all. And that'll be a ball. But we are. The 1-1 outside. And I tell you what, there is a tremendous contrast in the way that Barnier is working and Hagan. Barnier fires at the shins for ball 2. 3-1. That ball is scorched into center field, and that's out of here. Home run. It just kept going and going, and Groosener leads off with a solo home run. And it's 2-2. That just never came down. Line drive over the center field wall for a leadoff home run. And just like that, we're knotted at 2. Wow. That is the 8th home run of the year for Eau Gallie, which leads Brevard County. And for Groosener, that's his 2nd. And out to the mound for a visit goes Mr. Widener. I kept waiting for it to hit off the wall, and I tell you, Noah Knight just turned and over the wall it went. And that is no doubt the furthest part of the ballpark. He hit that. Nice. I mean, wow. And that's going to bring up
Next up for the Commodores,
Michael Brooks.
44, Michael Brooks.
Pitch. Now I'm confused as to which camera it is. That's funny. He's working quick. 1 ball, 1 strike. Is that out? No, over to third, back to first. That ball gets away. And down to second. Hard hit ball. Running forever here if that ball gets away. Down to second base. Goes Brooks. And that'll bring up Joelvis Tejada. All right, now I'm back on track. Thanks, Caleb.
Now up for the Commodores will be number 15, Julius Desada.
Where's the, I don't know. I don't know, bud. 2-2. A leadoff home run this inning by Groosener. Nobody out. Tejada this season, a .273 hitter. Vamos! Fouled out of play. Vamos, says Alejandrina Baez. Tap your screen.
Oh, okay. I would have to individually adjust the lighting.
I got you. No, it's okay. The lighting's okay. I'm just, you see the difference? Yeah. Amy Dunnigan says, go Merritt Island. Top 4, Kyle Groosener with a line drive home run. To lead off the inning. Brooks reaches on an air. Pitch fouled out of play. And it'll be 1 ball and 2 strikes. The runner at second is Brooks. That thing hasn't hit battery yet, has it? Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Great pitch by Barnett for the first out here in the top of the 4th. And that's going to bring up Brandon Bragg.
Now up for the Commodores will be number 10, Brandon Bragg.
Pitch. Low and inside. Ball 1. to Bragg. That'll be on the outside corner for a strike. Brandon Bragg's also an outstanding bowler. Rolled a 300, his first 300 game about 3 months ago. That's a perfect game. Pitch. Bragg swings and misses. Strike two. Great crowd on hand here tonight. Just, and I mean just misses. So much to the show, I wouldn't look at that pitch again. I wouldn't allow home plate umpire Randy Wood to make that call again. I think I'd have to try to foul that off or something. Barnay, 2-2, 1 out. That ball is scorched in the left field. Is it out? It's bottom of the wall, round third, and Brooks will score. He had to hold up to make sure it wasn't caught, and that is a double. And it's 3-2, Commodores on top. Nice piece of hitting there by Brandon Bragg. That ball hit off the bottom of the wall, and Brooks had to hold up to make sure it wasn't caught while he was late getting around. That's going to bring up Josh Dexter. Not sure what the conversation is here. Making a switch here in the field. Coming out is Nick Wimberly, and that's because Wimberly's going to get set to throw. Wimberly's going to warm up. So they have put in number 15. Who they put over at? Looks like Robert Meyer is in at third. But we'll get the change. Number 19, Shane Street takes over at third, and the pitch is a ball. So 2 runs this inning for the Eau Gallie Commodores, a home run and a double. Still just 1 out. That ball is hit to the second baseman, up and over to first for the second out of the inning. The runner will advance to third. And that'll bring up number 14, Garrett Smith, in the top of the lineup. I tell you what, that wind is whipping now. Swing, foul, strike one. I can't see over the dugout's head with the left fielder, so, that's a weird play when that ball goes into left field like that. But to the base of the wall, Bragg is now at third pitch, low and away, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom 4. 2 runs this inning off of 2 hits. 3 hits, check that, 3 hits. That'll be low for ball 2. 2-1, I should say. Another 1-run game between these 2 teams. We see it all the time. And Barnay was thrown off by Bragg over there at third base. Low and inside, ball 3. Actually, So 3-1 offering. That ball is hit the Baumgartner. Nice job, nice scoop by Michael to end the inning. But the Eau Gallie Commodores have answered back here in the top half of the fourth inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits. The big one in this one, a solo home run over the center field wall by Kyle Groosener, and a big double by Brandon Bragg. And it's 3-2, Eau Gallie on top. All right, there's a look at the center field flag. If you take a look at that breeze, that is blowing straight out. And look, that's a great swing by Kyle Groosener. No doubt. No doubt. You got to get a hold of it to hit it that far. But little aid. And you know what? That's okay, too. I'd like to welcome in Dave Carroll watching here on the Brevard Sports Network. And the Merritt Island Mustangs answered last inning. Can they answer this inning? As Shane Street, Merritt Collins will get set to bat. I can't believe that this Bluetooth has worked this long. Bottom 4, 3-2, Merritt Island trails in this one. Shane Street came in and took over at third base for Nick Wimberly, who's warming up in the Merritt Island bullpen, presumably to take over for Brandon Barnett. Bubba Hagan is on the hill. Hagan, that'll be a ball 1. Pitch. That's a strike. Saw the Eau Gallie girls this week in softball take on Rockledge. That was you got to face Kyla Berry in that one. She struck out 13, did the Raider. Off-speed pitch. You know what Cousin Eddie says. That's a Butte Clark. Strike 2. 1-2 to Shane Street. And here's the 1-2 offering in the dirt. And a good job by Riley Jackson. They're throwing the left shoulder. And even though there isn't anybody on, technique fundamental. Doing it the right way all the time. Impressive. 2-2 from Hagan. Strike 3. Well, I tell you what, he didn't know what was coming there, and that'll be 1 out. Merritt Collins steps in.
To the plate now for the Mustangs, number 7, Merritt Collins.
Collins walked his last time up. Three-two, bottom 4 here. The pitch from Hagan. Strike 1. On deck is going to be Noah Knight. Low for a ball. 1-1. One ball, one strike, one out. Pitch. That'll be a strike. Strike two. The 1-2 from Hagan. Bounces in the dirt. That'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Bottom 4. 2 runs in the top half. The 2-2 from Hagan. Fouled away. Ooh, just missed him. Count will go full 3-2. Watch out. 3-2 now. And this has been Hagan's MO all night, working deep into counts. Foul tip out of play. And the count will remain full. Yeah, Hagan has been 3-1, 3-2 a lot tonight. Merritt Collins, full count, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for the second out. And that'll bring up Noah Knight. Noah also walked his last, or actually, I'm sorry, he struck out his last time up. Here's the pitch. That'll be a strike. That's the thing, though. It's been a tale of two. You know, he's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes tonight, but then he falls behind. And he's playing catch-up, is Hagan. Nice job by Riley Jackson there, but not buying it is home plate umpire Randy Wood. That'll even the count up at a ball and a strike. That ball upstairs for ball 2. Precisely what we're talking about. You know, with the count, first pitch strike, falls behind, then he'll battle back as he did against Merritt Collins, but it eventually will catch up to you. The pitch from Hagan in the dirt, ball 3. So Hagan 3-1 on deck, top of the order, and Baumgartner. And he'll hit that to the first baseman who fields it. Pitch picks, he got him. Nice play there by the first baseman to stay with it. Garrett Smith stays with it and flips to William Hagan for the third and final out of the inning. So that'll take us to the top of the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. We head to the top of 5. 3-2, Eau Gallie on top. Hey everybody, Alan Slaughter-Zinski for the Brevard Sports Network. For the best in local Space Coast sports coverage, log on to Facebook and follow us at Brevard Sports Network. If you're looking for top-notch youth, high school, and college coverage, once again, Brevard Sports Network on Facebook. You'll see interviews, broadcasts, game previews, game recaps. You'll see it all. Once again, Brevard Sports Network on Facebook.
Hi, this is Michelle Rycroft with Beach Wave Volleyball Club, and you're watching Brevard Sports Network.
Hey, this is Devon Dudley, and you are watching Brevard Sports Network. Oh, my brother, testify.
All right, welcome back as Bubba Hagan battles out of that one there. And I'll tell you what, also tonight on the hill that worked deep in counts all night as well was Brandon Barnay. And he exits here after pitching 4 innings. And in now is, I know, a happy man in Arkansas. But Nick Wimberly, the freshman, steps in on the bump tonight. Wimberly, a hard-throwing right-hander. As we head to the top of inning number 5. And Riley Jackson will lead it off. I'll tell you what, if I'm Riley Jackson, this is just me, I'm looking for a first pitch fastball right down the middle, and I think I'm jumping all over this. That's just me. What do I know? But I'm definitely telling him, be ready. Here's the pitch. And Wimberly wins that one. Fouled back to the screen for strike 1. From Riley Jackson, Wimberly does nothing but throw strikes. And that curveball. I'll tell you what, Jackson was on it. But it's strike 2 now. Nick Wimberly's got a mean change. He pulls the hook here the way he's capable, and he could set Riley Jackson down in 3 straight pitches. And nice, I tell you what, that's just an outstanding job by Riley just to get the bat head on the ball and stay relevant in the batter's box. Lives to swing another day. Not his pitch, so he just wanted to take it and put it out of play, and he does that. Still 0-2. Wimberly and Jackson, 2 of the better younger players in Brevard County here. Jackson, a sophomore. Wimberly, a freshman. Here's the pitch. Ooh. And that's an HPP. And Jackson that one got away from him. That one hit him in the shoulder. And we'll get a pinch runner because he's the catcher. And the pinch runner will be number 1, Christian Neal. Now, Jackson reached the last time because of an intentional walk. And Diames Ross burned the Mustangs with a shot down the left field line. So, Diames Ross, the left-handed Florida State commit, steps in. Here's the pitch. Turns the bunt and pulls the bat head back, and that'll be ball 1. 3-2, Eau Gallie on top. Looking to add insurance runs here. Ross not trying to hide it. Third baseman way in. And he slaps that one again down the into left field. And I'll tell you what, that's just a great piece of hitting again by Diames Ross. As he showed bunt, pulled the bat back, and just slapped it in the left field. And now there's runners at first and second with nobody out. And up to the plate comes Bubba Hagan with an opportunity to really help himself here. And Bobby Collins is going to say, look, Bubba, and I don't mean like Bubba. Look, Bubba, what do you want to do here? You want to lay one down, or you want to try and put one up in that wind? What do you do here? I'm letting Bubba swing away. Just me. And Bubba squares the bunt. I like it. Bubba probably hasn't bunted since Little League. But a good opportunity here. Bobby might have seen that and said, you know what, swing the bat. Buster Beal staring right into your living room. Nobody out. Runners at first and second. Hagan with a chance here to really help his cause for a victory on the mound tonight. Nick Wimberly. Nice bunt, but it goes foul. That was nice. Nice job, but just a little bit too far of a top spin on that. Now he's forced to swing the bat. Or I don't know. We've seen in that last game, we saw Merritt Island with a 2-strike bunt. Diamez Ross did it. Remember? Hagan now, 0-2 after the 2 attempts at a bunt. Here's the pitch. Hagan swings and misses, and that'll be strike 3. Sorry, I hit the wrong thing there. So that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Kyle Groosener.
Next up for the Commodores will be number 27, Kyle Groosener.
Kyle Groosener did his last time up, was jack one over the center field wall for a solo home run. Now he's got runners at first and second. That ball will be outside, ball 1. Three-two, Eau Gallie on top. Top 5. Wimberly. That's a strike. Strike 1. 1-1. The freshman to Groosener. That ball gets away, and the runners will advance. I didn't show it, but they advanced. And that'll be 2 balls and a strike. Good try by Mookie Redmond to try to get the runners there. There's a look at the situation. Runners at second and third. 1 out with Groosener at the plate. Now, Groosener, who beat you last time, 2 balls and a strike. Maybe you put him on. I don't know. Certainly wouldn't give him anything to hit here. Wimberly. Pitch, swing, and a miss. And again, outstanding job by Wimberly to battle back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, top 5. Commodores on top, 3-2. Pitch, swing and a miss, and Wimberly goes upstairs on Groosener for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Michael Brooks, who doubled. Well, I'm sorry, he walked and then was doubled in. Two outs, runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 1. So Wimberly battling hard. Swing and a miss, strike 2. I know there's a proud grandpapa watching in Arkansas. I'd like to welcome in Tom Wimberly, who's watching from Arkansas. Full moon tonight. No wonder Caleb is the way he is. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. And Nick Wimberly provides a spark for the Mustangs. No runs. 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We head to the bottom of the fifth. 3-2 Commodores. All right, Buster got another one wrong. Back to the top. Back to the top of the order with Michael Baumgartner in. Baumgartner's had a good game tonight. He's reached base a couple of times, a couple of stolen bases in this one. Hagan stays in the game. Pitch. Oh, that's pretty. Good stuff there from Bubba Hagan, and it's strike one. Nothing and one to Baumgartner. I tell you what, Riley Jackson makes it hard for the umpires to call that a ball, but he did. 1-1 to Baumgartner. Baumgartner came in on the season batting .441. Pitch. He absolutely crushes this one. And it gets over the field, head of the left fielder, off the wall and into second with a stand-up double is Michael Baumgartner. And the Mustangs are in business to start the top or bottom of the fifth.
Batting for the Mustangs, number 1, Brady Denaburg.
Brady Denaburg steps in, or Denaburg. We got that too. Brady Denaburg tonight. He walked, hit by a pitch, scored a run, struck out. So Baumgartner is at second. Mookie Redmond on deck. Brady Denaburg at the plate. Brady more than capable of giving the Mustangs the lead with one swing. That ball fouled out of play for strike one. Nobody out here. Bottom five. And Baumgartner will take third on the ball in the dirt. And the tying run is at third base. And that is a strike. 1-1. So all Brady Denaburg needs to do is put this ball in play. The infield is drawn in. There's the third baseman, the shortstop, and the second baseman. Hagan, 1-1 to Denaburg. Pitch. Outside and high for ball 2. Game 2 hours old right now. The pitch by Hagan. That ball, nice job by the third baseman over to first. That's the perfect scenario right there. That holds the runner. And Redmond will step in. Mookie Redmond steps in. The left-handed stick of Redmond. And here comes Ryan Houston out. Good play there by the third baseman, Brandon Bragg. As soon as he came up with that hard hit ball by Denaburg, he immediately looked at the runner, held him in check, threw over to first. No chance for Baumgartner to score. So a great play. Good headsy play by the base runner to stay, too. A lot of times you take it for granted. But, you know, at high school, sometimes you don't always get that. Sit down. Take a seat between innings. Hey, for $1, what's this from? Come on, Buster. This Jeopardy. Jeopardy. I gave Buster a softball one there. I love you, buddy. I don't know how much easier that one could have been. Three to two now. Same scenario. Redmond will look at strike one. One out here. Cartagena on deck. He had a big hit his last time up. I can always count on Dave Carroll to point out my mistakes. 3-2. No balls, 2 strikes now. Off the foul ball to Mookie Redmond. Here's the pitch from Hagan. Strike 3. And Bubba Hagan with an outstanding job right there on Redmond. 3 straight strikes. And that's the second out.
Number 2, Anthony Cartagena.
So can Cartagena do it again? Last time up, Cartagena with a base hit through a drawn-in infield, and he scored 2. He's got both Merritt Island RBIs tonight. Cartagena and Hagan. Runner at third is Baumgartner. Pitch. And Bubba Hagan has found something deep down inside here. And that's strike 1. The 0-1 to Cartagena. Cartagena swings and misses. And I tell you what, Bubba Hagan has just reached deep down here and come up with something that he didn't have in the 4th or the 3rd inning. That's the mark of a truly good pitcher. to get stronger as the game goes on. The 0-2 to Cartagena. Swing and a miss. And Bubba Hagan with the fist pump as he strikes out the last two batters to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, one big runner stranded at third. We head to the top of the sixth. 3-2, Commodores on top. All right, welcome back to beautiful Clint Hurdle Field here on the campus of Merritt Island High School. I'd like to thank Athletic Director Jeff McClain and, of course, the staff and administration here for always allowing Brevard Sports Network to come out. We've got us a great baseball game here tonight between the Merritt Island Mustangs and the Eau Gallie Commodores. Swing and a miss. This is Joe Elvis Tejada. Tejada plays an outstanding shortstop. Pitch. Curveball drops in there for strike two. Two quick strikes. Nothing and two. Outside. Good waste pitch by Wimberly. 1-2. Wimberly rocks, kicks, and fires. And there, Nick Wimberly pulled the cord on that one, didn't he? Beautiful pitch, and it's one out. That'll bring up Brandon Bragg.
Now for the Commodores will be number 10, Brandon Bragg.
Bragg steps in. Last time up, doubled. Wimberly. Pitch. I'll tell you, both of these pitchers right now are rolling right along. Hagan, of course, in the last inning, and Wimberly. Everything dropping over the dish for Nick. Pitch. That's high. Top six, 3-2, Commodores on top. What another great game between these two teams. Swing and a miss, strike two. Eau Gallie owns the all-time lead, I say all-time, since 2011, 12-6. Pitch, oh! And Mookie Redmond down to Baumgartner for the second out. But the Commodores have won 2 in a row and 6 of 8 from Merritt Island, looking to make it 3 in a row here tonight. And that's good. And coming up now is going to be Josh Dexter. Like to thank Supreme Title, serving 6 locations: Melbourne, Palm Bay, Suntree, Vero Beach, downtown Vero Beach, Oceanside, Indy Atlantic.
16, Josh Dexter.
Josh Dexter, the left-handed stick, steps in. That'll be a ball. 1-0. That looked good, but apparently a little inside. 2 balls, no strikes. 3-2 Commodores on top. Kyle Groosener with a solo home run in this one. Here's the pitch. Not sure where that one missed. 3-0. That one's right down Courtney Parkway. Strike one, 3-1. So hitters count now. Hitters count. 3 balls and 1 strike. And there is a grounder to the shortstop's got to hurry. And that's a nice job by Michael Baumgartner. That's a hit. It's a tough play. We'll call it an infield hit. But back to the top of the lineup we go with Garrett Smith.
Back around the leadoff for the Commodores, we have number 14, Garrett Smith.
Smith came in batting .375 this season. You know, you never want to, I mean, that's a tough play, and it is, I'm going to score it a hit on my scorecard, but it's always tough because, you know, that ball's popped straight up, and I mean straight up. And, communication, and nobody's at third, and everybody's going to be safe. The third baseman came in and taking third on a heads up there. Good job by the runner to take third. It's Dexter. Dexter at third, and the pop-up, I tell you, that was just a crazy play. Redmond called it, the pitcher called it, third baseman called it. They all backed off, and it drops. Now you got Riley Jackson up, and not the situation you wanted to be in with first and third. And you don't want to put him on now because the last time Diamez Ross has just been on fire tonight and has been our player of the game tonight. Here's the pitch, and Jackson. So that should have been the third out. And I think this is what they're going to discuss here is, what do we do? Do we put him on? Or do you not give – you don't want to give this young man – the other night, as I said, if you're just joining us, he hit a ball 380 feet the other night. I mean, he could – you know, you just don't want to give this kid anything to hit, you know. And I say kid, this young man, a student athlete is what I should say. I apologize for calling him a kid, but you don't want to give him anything to hit, I promise you. So, 0-1, 2 outs, runners at first and third here. Jackson, wind is blowing out the dead center field, and there is a shot into right field, or no, he got it, sorry. I thought that ball trickled in, my fault, fielded out, and Wimberly gets out of the inning. My apologies, it looked like, that was weird. Yeah, no, it was crazy because the second baseman took off. That was just strange. But anyway, Wimberly gets out of it. And the Mustangs still with an opportunity here. Coming up in the bottom of the 6th. I obviously need to get a drink of water here because that one confused me. Back with the bottom of the 6th inning. Talking fishing with Buster coming up here on the Brevard Sports Network. I'm kidding.
And he don't want none of me in bowling because I'll whoop him.
Hey, buddy. I'll bowl against you. Oh, all right.
$2.99 on you, buddy.
Would you?
That sounds like a summer showdown.
Yeah, it's coming. There's Bubba Hagan back out on the bump for the Commodores. I've regrouped. It was a chopper back to the pitcher, Wimberly, to end the inning. I thought he hit it in the right field. I don't know what I was watching. Grant Paparella steps in. Tyler Mully is on deck. Paparella steps in. 3-2, Mustangs trail here, bottom 6th. Hagan. Ball 1. Hagan with an outstanding inning in the bottom of the 5th. It was his best inning of the night. He got out of it in 13 pitches. Strike 1, and he seems to have found a groove. 1 ball, 1 strike to Paparella. Pitch. That ball is slapped in the right field for a base hit. And Grant Paparella is on with a leadoff single. So Paparella making something happen for the Mustangs. That's going to bring up number 14, Tyler Mully. And this will be Mully's first plate appearance tonight.
Batting for the Mustangs, number 14, Tyler Mully.
Squares the bunt. That's a beautiful bunt. And Hagan just picks and flips. And that'll be 1 out. Good job by Mully to sacrifice the runner to second. So Paparella's at second.
Mustangs is number 6, Nick Wimberly.
Nick Wimberly will step in and try to help his own cause. Wimberly, a 286 hitter. He was 8 for 28 coming into the game tonight. On deck for the Mustangs is Merritt Collins. So 1 out. Get the runner up there. Runner at second. Hagan. Pitch. Little excuse me check swing nearly cost him, but the ball drops foul for strike 1. I used to drive my coach crazy. Check swing. He'd say, swing the bat. You're going to swing it, swing it.
I seen Drew Parrish on a check swing still get a double.
Yeah. I saw Eddie Murray hit a check swing home run once. Hagan 0-1, and that ball is hit into left field and caught for the second out of the inning. Back in to third baseman, and Merritt Collins will step in. 2 outs now. So Collins.
Next up for the Mustangs is number 7, Merritt Collins.
Runner on second, 2 out now. Hagan, another good inning. Overpowering the last inning. This inning, just letting his fielders do their job. That's a ball, 1-0. That ball is fouled off for strike 1. On deck for Merritt Island's Noah Knight, the left-handed swinging Noah Knight. Three to 2, Eau Gallie on top. Another tight one here. Last time it was a 5-4 walk-off win for the Commodores. Pitch. Ball 2. $20? Let it go. I'll tell you when. The 2-1. That ball is hit into left field and around third and headed for home. Here's the throw. Safe. Safe at the plate. And the Mustangs have tied it up at 3-3. Grant Paparilla. I don't think Paparella was happy with the way that Riley Jackson swung the glove around and said something to the home plate umpire. But anyway, it's a moot point. The Mustangs, with a 2-out single, have tied it up. Nice piece of hitting by Merritt Collins. And we're all knotted at 3. Noah Knight steps in. Pitch. Popped up. And does he have a shot at it? And nice. Did he grab it? He does. What a nice track on that. But the Mustangs get a run. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. We head to the top of the 7th inning. 3-3. An outstanding baseball game here at Clint Hurdle Field. We're all knotted at 3 as we head to the top of inning number 7. Diamez Ross will step in to lead things off. And right now, Diamez Ross, the player of the game. I know Groosener had the home run, but Diamez Ross with a couple of big hits here tonight. 3-3's the score. Nick Wimberly, the freshman, high for a ball. Ball 1. 1-0 to the Florida State commit. That'll be a strike on the corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Get the feeling we may be here past 7. 7 innings. Just a hunch. No, I'll stay here all night. I don't care. I just love sports. The pitch from Wimberly, high for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. They are playing Ross to go the opposite way. Swing and a miss, and Nick Wimberly just cranked up and threw that one by Ross for strike 2. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Nick Wimberly's got it going on. And that's the first out in the top of the 7th. I'd like to welcome in Space Coast Stars Academy. Space Coast Stars Academy does some outstanding work. Corey Williams and Stars Academy. Check them out online at hondoathletics.com. Knowledge, durability, leadership, just some of the traits you'll learn. Stepping in is Bubba Hagan. So Hagan here with the chance to help his cause on the bump. Pitch high for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Strike 2. The game now belongs to Wimberly. It's his to win or lose since the Mustangs tied it up. Good effort tonight from Barnett, but Wimberly is now the decision. And that'll make the count 2 balls and 2 strikes on William Bubba Hagan. Pitch. That ball is hit up into center field. This is trouble. And it drops. And down to second base is Hagan. And that, much like the play in the infield, everybody was calling it, but nobody came up with it. And that is a double for Hagan. And he'll come out. So a 1-out double for Bubba Hagan. Take them any way you get them. At the end of the year, when you look in the scorebook, I hit that one off the wall. And coming in to pinch run is going to be number 11, Kyle Halls, the senior. So Hagan, that one got up in the wind too. It is breezy here. And Groosener steps in. Groosener with a home run tonight. Don't need one here, but a base hit. Groosener swings and misses for strike 1. One out. And this is when we've seen Nick Wimberly really bear down in the past and just strike everybody out. Let's see if he can do it here. Blows that one by. Groosener for strike 2. Oh, and 2. 1 out here. Strike 3. 2 outs. And it's up to Michael Brooks. And Brooks already with a big double in this one tonight. But again, now with 2 outs for sure, Hagan's not running. All Kyle Halls needs to hear is ball hit bat, and he's running with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 3-3's our score. Strike 2. What did we just say? In these situations, yes, indeed, Jason. Yes, indeed. A lot of upper deck players in this one. Pitch. High. Down to third. Oh, they got him in a pickle. Throws and back safely. And they got him. They got him. I thought he got back, but they got him. Oh, he got back, but he took his hand off the base, and the tag is made. So base running errors over the last 2 games continue to haunt the Eau Gallie Commodores, but that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 hit, I should say, no errors, nobody left. We head to the bottom of the 7th, all tied up at 3. New pitcher for the Commodores, Brandon Bragg steps in. Bragg making his 6th appearance of the season. He comes in with a 1.50 ERA in 13 innings pitched. In 9.9 and a third innings pitched this year. He's allowed 8 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. He's walked 6, struck out 6. He's faced 43 batters. Opponents are batting .250 against him. So the Mustangs with a chance to walk off if they can get a run here. That's what Eau Gallie did to them the last time up. And I'll tell you what, they're going to start off at the top of the lineup with a guy that's had an outstanding night tonight, Michael Baumgardner. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Thank you so much. Means a lot. 3-3's the score. Baumgartner has reached base twice tonight. He's got 3 stolen bases in this game. Love that old organ if you can hear it in the background. That old baseball organ, love it. On deck is Brady Denaburg, Brandon Bragg on the bump. Bubba Hagan with a great job. We'll give you his numbers here in a minute. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. In the dirt for ball 1. And what Baumgartner has proven tonight is if he gets on, you're definitely going to have to pay attention to him because he's going to take a base on you. And right now, that misses high for ball 2. That's a big base if he can get it, if he can get on. Will skipper Dan Widener manufacture a run if he gets on, steal a bag, bunt him over? We'll see. He's got to get on first. 2-1. The Mustangs looking to hand the Commodores their second consecutive loss. The pitch from Bragg. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2-2. Cheryl Adelis, great game. Indeed it is. Indeed another nail biter for sure. We should be all right with that. So you can take it off. Might need it here. No, I don't need it yet. Pitch. Off speed to the shortstop. Tejada up over to first. And Baumgartner is safe. Safe is Baumgartner. And he beats out the throw from Tejada. And there's a runner on with nobody out. Now it gets interesting with Brady Denaburg at the dish. You good? All right. They double-checked, and he stays. Bobby Collins wanted an explanation. And Baumgartner now will play havoc with Bragg.
Now batting for the Mustangs. Number 1.
Here's the one thing I would caution. You better get a good jump because Riley Jackson can throw him out from his knees. So he better get a good jump. Brady Denaburg in. Nobody out. Denaburg in. Mookie Redmond on deck. Denaburg squares the show bunt. Turns it back. Pops it foul. Strike 1. The wind is blowing out the dead center field. Baumgartner at first. Denaburg at the dish. Bragg on the bump. Jackson behind the plate. Mookie Redmond on deck. Over to first. Ball gets away. And down to second base. And maybe third if they'll challenge the arm. Goes Baumgartner. So now the winning run is at second base. Come on, Buster. Stop doing that. It's the pitch for the people at home, bud. I want them to be able to see it. And Jackson goes out to talk to Bragg. Baumgartner at second. So Denaburg now. I tell you what, with one strike, he's talking about it with Widener. Why not lay a bunt down? The most exciting play in baseball. Everybody's got to make a play. Everybody's moving. Something's apt to go wrong here. Why not try to bunt him over to the third? Here's the pitch. Denaburg straight up, and that ball will just barely, and I mean, oh, that hit that young lady straight on the back. That hit her straight on the back. So that's strike two. So I guess no bunt now.
He's asking, you boys, why don't you try to catch him?
That's funny. Yeah, there's a bunch of guys over there. So I don't know what the conversation's about now with two strikes, but maybe you try. Maybe you try. I don't know. Brady Denaburg certainly capable of ending it here. A base hit. No balls, two strikes. Here's the pitch from Bragg. Baumgartner at second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt. Great job by Riley Jackson again to get lateral on that. Turn the glove over and get his body in front to keep it in front because, again, Baumgartner's easily on third and making a big wide turn there because there is a lot of territory from the dish to the backstop here. Three. That ball is looped into left field for a base hit. Baumgartner on his way. Here's the throw. It's over. Merritt Island wins. Brady Denaburg loops a base hit, and Baumgartner slides in with the winning run. And the final score on a walk-off. Merritt Island with a 4-3 walk-off win. Great piece of hitting by Brady Denaburg. Great piece of hitting. So that'll do it from Merritt Island. Outstanding game. Your winning pitcher tonight, Nick Wimberly. Losing pitcher, Brandon Bragg. Our player of the game is going to be Michael Baumgartner. So the Merritt Island Mustangs will move to 10-3, and the Eau Gallie Commodores have dropped their second consecutive game, a nail-biter. They'll move to 11-2. I'd like to thank Athletic Director Jeff McClain, and, of course, the staff and administration here at Merritt Island High School, both coaches, Coach Bobby Collins of the Commodores and Dan Widener of the Merritt Island Mustangs. And for my partner, Caleb Brown, I'm Alan Slaughterzinski. Once again, your final score. The Merritt Island Mustangs on a Brady Denaburg single win it 4-3 over Eau Gallie. We'll see you tomorrow from Orlando. Have a great night, everybody.